Hey, what's up? I'm Scott Hughes. Thanks for joining us. Today we're going to show you a little bit about VTR line. I'm joined by Gerardo Gonzalez, and he's one of our in-house designers here. Kind of guy behind the scenes that had a lot to do with how we've taken the LPR line and introduced a whole new line with VTR. He's behind the scenes. He's a local racer. I consider him an expert. He might say otherwise, but he's fast, he's consistent, so we're happy to have him on camera with us. But I want to show you kind of what we've done here with the VTR line and how we got to it. Basically, 2008, 3D truck race. Cavalieri gives me a call, Ryan Cavalieri gives me a call and he says, "Hey Scott, hey, we got these, I'm running out here and I took hole shots and I narrowed them up." Some of you may have seen the video on Neo Buggy that we did on narrowing up your LPR tires. And he said, "Hey, I'm getting around the track a lot faster, the truck's more nimble, got a little more forward bite, it's less weight." And we, of course, we want to stay in front of technology, keep up with technology, such as kit manufacturers have done. They've gone from smaller shocks to big bore shocks. What else? We've got chassis configurations, right, that where the weight before was kind of spread out, now it's centralized, move forward. Smart diffs. Kit manufacturers have done a lot of technology updates to get truggies, A-scales up to just continue to move forward. And the VTR line does just that. It gets us moving in the right direction. And basically, what have we done, Gerardo, to get us moving in that right direction?
Some of the benefits that you get from the VTR line, first off, is you get the narrow carcass. By narrowing up the body, it makes the tire not only lighter, but it makes it helps your truck be a lot more agile, a lot more nimble going around the track. Another benefit would be the foam. We did a lighter foam, a lot better balanced, because as we had a few issues with the LPR foam, so this is a lot better balanced. And another thing is the wheel. We did it's a lighter wheel, a true wheel, and you have the 8-scale style glue-up bead on it.
And we can see that the difference between the two beads. On the LPR, you still use the outer lip. It's a traditional 10-scale style bead. I think most everybody's familiar with. All we did was take the bead and move it straight across, that outer lip, move it straight across to accept the new A-scale style bead for the VTR. The nice thing about that is now we've gone full circle and made what an A-scale buggy bead is consistent in the truck. And I just think it's more consistent, it's easier to mount up, it's a lot stronger bead. In the end, I think it makes just mounting up tires a little more enjoyable, a little less hectic, which I think we all can agree that there's enough going on at the track where you have to worry about how you're gluing your tires and so forth. So those are the benefits of VTR. All right, so Gerardo talked about weight savings. We talked about weight savings in the tire, the foam, the wheel. Sounds like a lot of weight saved, and we know there is, but we want to show you exactly how much. Now this is the LPR line here. The whole shot's the lightest tire in the line. This is the standard LPR insert, and the zero offset LPR wheel, which is the lightest wheel in the line. We're at 209 grams. If we take 3 of those off, Gerardo throw on the VTRs here. Again, we've got our whole shot tread, we've got our VTR foam, and we've got our zero offset VTR wheel. 181 grams. We saved 28 grams per wheel, tire, and foam setup over the LPR. Now, I think that's 28 grams is exactly 1 ounce.
Yeah.
Is that about right? So we've got 1 ounce savings per wheel, tire, and foam. You multiply that times 4, we get 4 ounces of rotating weight. For those of you that are familiar with weights, static versus rotating weight, you'll know that rotating weight accounts for, and if you convert that into static weight, it's 4 times the weight. So it's just as equal as putting 16 ounces of weight on your chassis of static weight as 4 ounces of rotating weight. How can that not be a good package? How can that not be good for consumers? how could that not be good for the next step forward in Traeger technology? We don't know. We're glad you're buying it. We're glad for your feedback. We thank you for your continued support, and thanks for joining us.